Hello again, everybody. Chris Godfrey here. I'm all set to count down this week's 40 most played country songs in the USA as they're compiled and ranked each week by MediaBase 24/7 for July 20th, 2024. We have two debuts on the chart this week, but before we get to that, here's a look back at last week's top three. Number 3 was Cowgirls by Morgan Wallen and Ernest. Number 2 was Let Your Boys Be Country by Jason Aldean. And the number 1 song for the second week was I Had Some Help by Post Malone and Morgan Wallen. Now, can Post and Morgan make it 3 weeks at number 1? Let's find out soon. Meanwhile, while we're waiting to see if Post Malone can hang on to that number 1 spot again this week, he has a newer song that debuts at number 40 this week. Here's Post Malone duet with Blake Shelton called Pour Me a Drink. And debuting at number 39 with her 32nd top 40 hit is Miranda Lambert. Her last time on the chart was back in June of 2022 when she reached number 11 with If I Was a Cowboy. Her new song is called Wranglers. And with those two debuts, we say goodbye to two droppers falling out this week, I'm Not Pretty and We Don't Fight Anymore. On with a countdown for a second week at number 38, here's Dylan Scott with This Town's Been Too Good to Us. Leaping 3 spots to number 37, Tiger Lily Gold, and I Try to Ring On. Up 3 to number 36, second week on, here's Tucker Wetmore, a newcomer from Washington with his first chart hit, Wind Up Missing You. Inching up 1 to number 35, here's Chris Janson with What You See Is What You Get. Up a notch to 34, here's Zac Brown Band with Tie Up. Up 1 to 33, here's Chris Lane with Find Another Bar. Slipping back a spot to 32, here's Chris Stapleton with Think I'm in Love with You. At number 31, moving up 1, is Dylan Marlowe and Dylan Scott with Boys Back Home. In his 12th week on the chart, Matt Stale leaps 3 to number 30 with Breakin' in Boots. For a second week at number 29, here's Dierks Bentley and American Girl. Up 2 to 28 this week, George Burge and Cowboy Songs. Easing up 1 to 27, here's Riley Green with Damn Good Day to Leave. For a second week at number 26, Zach Top. He's another newcomer from Washington. His first chart hit, Sounds Like the Radio. At number 25, slipping a spot, here's Brett Young with Dance With You. Leaping 3 spots to number 24, Kane Brown and Marshmello with Miles on It. Up a couple with number 23, Dan and Shay with Bigger Houses. For a second week at number 22, the latest by Jelly Roll, called I Am Not Okay. And moving up 2 spots to 21, Thomas Rhett with Beautiful As You. In his 17th week in the countdown, he spends his second week at number 20, Keith Urban with Messed Up As Me. At number 19, up 2 spots, here is Parmalee with Gonna Love You. Easing up 1 to number 18 is Dasha with Austin. From his high point last week at number 2, he's down to 17 this week, Jason Aldean and Let Your Boys Be Country. For a second week at number 16, here's Justin Moore with This Is My Dirt. Leaping 3 spots to number 15, Luke Bryan with Love You, Miss You, Mean It. At number 14, up 3 spots, Tim McGraw with One Bad Habit. Up a couple to number 13, another artist from Louisiana, it's Lainey Wilson with Hang Tight Honey. Up a couple to number 12 with his first chart hit, Chase Matthew with Love You Again. Just a step away from the top 10, up a notch to 11, here's Luke Combs with Ain't No Love in Oklahoma. Right with the first of the 10 biggest hits, Dustin Lynch and Jelly Roll climb 1 to number 10, Chevrolet. At number 9, moving up 1, Drew Baldridge and She's Somebody's Daughter. Here's a former number 1, down 3 spots to number 8, Bailey Zimmerman with Where It Ends. The 7th most played country hit this week, up 1, Chris Young and Young Love and Saturday Nights. Leaping 3 spots to number 6, it's Cody Johnson with Dirt Cheap. At number 5, moving up 1, it's Nate Smith with Bulletproof. At number 4, a song has been on the chart for just 9 weeks, and climbing 3 this week from 7 to 4, it's Shaboozey, a bar song. At number 3, moving up 1, song has been on the chart for 26 weeks, Brian Martin and We Ride. At number 2, back up 1 this week, it's Morgan Wallen and Ernest with Cowgirls. And the number 1 song in country music for the 3rd week in a row belongs to Post Malone and Morgan Wallen, I Had Some Help. And there's your countdown of the 40 most played country hits this week. Join me again next week. Once again, we will count them down and find out who's got the number 1 song in the USA.